Now at Unrivaled Being, we test for celiac predisposition and we also test for lactose intolerance. Now, celiac predisposition, or celiac as I should say, is an autoimmune disease. Now that just means that your immune system starts to attack its own immune system. So when you consume something like gluten in the form of having celiac disease, our body doesn't recognize gluten as the healthy cell. It recognizes this as a foreign invader. Now, as a foreign invader becomes inside our body, it morphs into and starts to look like our normal healthy cells. So our immune system now doesn't know what's healthy and what is not healthy, or what is the foreign invader. So it just does what it wants to do and kill the foreign invader. So it just attacks everyone because it doesn't know who's good and who's bad. Now, celiac is one example of an autoimmune disease, but there's also Hashimoto's and there's also Crohn's. So there's just a couple ones for you to start thinking about how food can significantly impact your performance. And so when we suffer from any of the symptoms that I've spoke about before, regardless whether it's an autoimmune disease or an autoimmune condition or not, too often people go to the doctors, as I mentioned before, and they start taking prescription medication. Now, we had a member come through our Unrivaled program, and he was an athlete and he had a rash that covered his whole back, and he was going to the doctors and he was rubbing cortisone or steroidal creams on his back for over 1 year and nothing really improved. He went through our Unrivaled DNA program. He found out that he had some food intolerances along with some other things. And once he aligned himself to his DNA, his rash completely disappeared. No steroids, no creams, no antibiotics, no prescription medication. So I want to invite you to consider that food is medicine. So when you align yourself to your DNA, you naturally look and you naturally perform how you are meant to.